So welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna go right into this topic here just to kind of get all of my thoughts out and make sure I don't forget anything. So a couple of days ago, I was watching African Beauty, or as some of people may know her as EC Meme. And she was talking about sex and hygiene questions that aren't talked about in our community, in the Black community, and just really serious questions that just don't get talked about at all for some odd reason. And that just gave me the extra push that I needed to do this video, because I have been thinking about it for a while and I just want to be open and transparent with all of you guys and just share my life and my testimony of what God has done in my life. So if you guys haven't already guessed it, the topic today is sex. And to answer the question, is waiting worth it? The answer is yes. Waiting to have sex before marriage is absolutely worth it. Now, to be completely honest, I did not wait. So when I was 19, that's when I lost my virginity. And it's something that I've battled with while dating my current husband, and just even before then. And I've had my share of experiences, good and bad, and I've battled with that a lot. Just kind of like why am I doing this? What is this void I'm trying to fill that only God can fill? And just getting the attention from these little boys who clearly weren't going to be my husband in the future. And as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm 25 now, I've really gotten into understanding the concept of soul ties. Now that's a whole completely different subject on its own, but just know that soul ties are real. And just giving myself away to these little boys who really don't care about you emotionally, physically, mentally, and clearly spiritually. And before I met my husband, I spent 3 months of just being in complete solitude with myself and with God. It was my 22nd birthday, and I just felt such a heaviness. And God was just like, if you died right now, you would not go to heaven, period. And I cried on my birthday. On my 22nd birthday, I was in tears because God knew just the filth, just the filth of what I've been doing the past few years, since I was 19 until I was 22, and just putting myself in very interesting situations that I shouldn't have been in. Like, for example, driving 16 hours with a suspended license, mind you, just to prove to this little boy, that I was willing to do anything for him. Traveling to different cities, and just trying to prove myself to these men that I'm worth it. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have had way more respect for myself as a woman, as a Black woman, as a woman of God. And I didn't have any self-confidence. I literally thrived on the attention that I was getting. But growing up, I wasn't too fat, I wasn't too skinny, I had a really nice body. And getting that attention was something that just made me feel good. I didn't know anything about depression or anxiety back then. I didn't know the word for it, but I knew that getting that attention was what made me feel good. And I was in and out of being, in God and in the world. Literally, there's a line. This was me, like right on the line, like my 2 feet, just like this. And God wasn't happy with that. And he was just like, you know, you gotta get your life together. Trust me, there's been a lot of times where God was like, come on, Nancy, you gotta get your life together. And just like any normal human being, I ignored it. I was like, it's okay, like that's fine. Until my 22nd birthday, where he literally gave me a reality check that I desperately needed. So those 3 months, from August up until October, like 2.5 months, that's when I met my husband, is the month of October. I just had this prayer. I was like, Lord, I'm perfectly okay being single if that's what you want for my life. Because I guess I just had this unnecessary pressure at the tender age of the tender ages between 20 and 22 of meeting somebody and getting married and having kids. That's just what I've always wanted, was that life. And I was just so pressured from myself, honestly, to have that. And any person that showed me just the slightest attention, I was like, yep, this is my husband, we're getting married, we're gonna have kids. And back then, those guys were not it. And I'm so thankful that God loves me enough to just be like, girl, you tried it. He saved me from a lot of pain, thinking back on it. Because those men now, who knows what they're doing, but I'm happy. So that's all that matters. But, you know, before I met my husband, I was perfectly okay. I was like, you know what? This is just me being celibate. Just, I'm done. You know, I don't want to entertain anybody. And now, granted, I wasn't like, you know, out there like that. You know, I wasn't, you know, trying to bag any person that walked. Like, that just wasn't my kind of style. You know, but I needed a break emotionally, mentally, and physically from men, pretty much. I just needed to just be alone and just recenter myself with God and just be serious about this relationship. Then I met, you know, my husband, and he's just been so amazing still to this day, because, you know, we've had those conversations. And, you know, like any believer, I did struggle, you know. I didn't wait, you know. That's something that for some odd reason, maybe it was just me, that I just wasn't convicted on, to wait. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens. But we're married now, and our faith hasn't wavered. And, you know, I'm saying all of this as an encouragement to, you know, young girls who do watch my videos, and even young women who are going through a celibacy stage. Keep it going, because I tell my husband all the time, like, I wish I waited for him. I wish I waited until the day that we got married to have that covenant between him and I and God, and just sealing the deal, because those effects of those soul ties were really strong. And I thank God every single day that I've broken them and that they no longer have a hold on me. And I want to encourage and even try to prevent, you know, other young women and men too, to stick with it, and just to continue to pray about the person that you're talking to, the person that you're dating, to God, and just be like, Lord, if this is it, like, let me know. Because trust me, I have a journal from the time that my husband and I started dating, that honestly every single day there's a sentence that's in there that says, Lord, if this is it, please let me know. If this is not it, end it. And here we are, almost 3 years later. So I just want to encourage you guys just to keep strong, keep in your faith, and don't settle, don't lessen your standards. If he's for you, if that person is for you, God will make it happen. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys so much. I hope this encouraged you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And yeah, remember, I love you. God loves you. See you next time. Peace.